There you go. Okay, just really quickly, I want to go through a little bit of the history, kind of the lead up to why we kind of made some of these upgrades to the app. And again, a lot of this kind of led up to some of the changes we made to the comp plan, and we introduced that earlier in the week. A lot of the focus on customer acquisition, and this app I talked about yesterday kind of focuses on driving customer acquisition. And JJ, we talked about this a little bit over the last few months, but kind of high level, give me some, what are some of the objectives of why we did the update to the app?
Good question, Tyler. We're going to really focus on 3 different main ways that we can help you guys as associates build your business. We're going to first focus on helping create duplication within your team. We all know how important duplication is. We're going to do that by helping onboard and continually train all your new associates that get started. So that first objective is we want to help onboard and train. The next step that we want to help with is we want to begin to help them share the brand, share the story, share the product, share the opportunity. And so there's a variety of features that we're going to go through today that help you share different links, website links, videos, different resources that you can share directly through the app. A great way to help educate a brand new potential customer or a new associate. And then the third objective is going to help you guys manage your customers and manage your team members. We have a brand new feature called Pulse that just got released in the app this weekend, and so we'll spend some time highlighting that new feature. So in summary, we want to help onboard and train, we're going to help share and enroll new customers and new associates, and we want to help you manage your customers, manage your team members, helping you increase retention and reactivating team members with the feature that we call Pulse. So we're excited to show you those features today.
Yeah, you talked a little bit about Pulse as one of the new features, but we actually introduced a couple other new features with the upgrade. What are the other new features we introduced this weekend, JJ?
So there's a variety of additional features. We're excited to show you there's a new one in addition to Pulse that'll again help you manage your customers and team members, but we'll also be introducing a new feature that we call Keyboard. We all know that you guys live inside of different social messaging apps like Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, direct message on Instagram, and we want to help you get access to all of these amazing resources that you see here inside of the Tranont Go app directly from your keyboard. So we'll show you how to do that today. In addition, there's another feature that we introduced that basically leverages artificial intelligence to help you create content, to create the perfect reach out messages as well as social media posts. So we'll be showing you how to use that new feature as well.
Okay, great. Well, let's get started. Let's start from the beginning, JJ. Let's say I want to introduce Tranont to a friend. So we've got a lot of these great new content assets, and we spent the last few weeks with the marketing department creating some new assets. You see some great new stuff in there, some enrollment packs, and we've created new categories. So let's say I want to share something with a friend. Let's start from the beginning. Pick your favorite content in there and share it with a friend for me. JJ, walk me through that.
Okay, so a couple of things that I want to point out here is if you guys haven't updated the app, if you've had this from a while back, I want to encourage you to update it in the App Store. That'll allow you to get access to the newest and updated features that are within the app. Additionally, there's a really important feature here in the media page. We call it a pull to refresh. So pull to refresh, you're going to basically pull down the screen and let go, and you're going to refresh the content on this page to ensure that you've got the most updated categories here in the app, the new assets. As Tyler mentioned, the marketing team at Tranont has been busy creating a bunch of new assets for you to be able to share. You'll see that the entire media page basically has an overhaul. It's been completely redone. All of this amazing content's right here. So to answer your question, how do we go about sharing a favorite video, or maybe there's a website link? One tip that I'll share with you, whenever you're sharing content from within the app, we should be using a high-tech, high-touch approach to sharing. What that basically means, guys, is this is a people business. How many of you would agree, by raising hands, this is a people business, right? This is a business about connecting with people. This is a business of building relationships. And so use the technology in a high-tech approach, but use also a high-touch approach by making sure that you have conversations both before and after you share a video, or before and after you share a website link. So connect with those people before. So now that I've had the opportunity to connect with an old friend, maybe I posted on social media and I've got somebody interested wanting to learn more about a product, I'm now going to go through the process of actually sharing an asset with them. So in this case, I'm going to select the video that I want to share. You'll notice as I go through this, there's a very simple, easy process of sharing. I'm going to tap the share button. This is now going to allow me to have 4 different share methods, and I want to just quickly talk about each of these and make sure you understand the benefits of each. So the first one is going to be sharing on social. So if you wanted to post this on Facebook or Instagram, that's going to be able to help you do that. The next one is sending to a contact, and that's what I'm going to talk about in this part of the training. We're going to focus on how to use that sending to one individual or sending to a contact. You'll notice that the verbiage, it doesn't show that under, it may be hard for you all to read that depending on where you're sitting, but that says that you will get notified when you share to a contact if you use that share method. Then you can share with a team member, or you can go down and select copy link. Now that copy link at the very bottom of the app there, that is a trackable, it's a non-trackable link. It does have attribution to your associate ID number, so if they did go on and purchase after you share with the copy link, that will certainly be recognized in the structure of the URL. However, it is not a trackable link when you send it, so keep that in mind when you're using the copy link feature. Now we're going to use the send to a contact feature. And this is the one, guys, if you could get good at one feature in this app, if you could create a culture of doing what I'm about to show you right now within your own business and within your own team, I promise you it will make a huge impact on your business. So I've now connected with my old friend from high school. I told him about this incredible product, and I'm going to select send to a contact. This is going to then pull in the contacts directly from your phone. You can search for the contact by name if I want to. You can select all and sync your entire contact list into the app. That's what I prefer to do, and that's what I would recommend. You can just search for the person that you're going to send it to, and then we're going to click send. This is going to create share methods. If you've got their email, it'll show up. It'll also have their phone number if you're going to text it. One other tip, guys, how many of you have contacts that you interact with that you don't have a phone number or email, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're connecting with somebody on Instagram, direct message, or on Facebook, if you create a contact in the app, just their name, without their phone number and without their email, you can still send trackable links to those people. That's awesome. You're just going to use the copy link underneath the person's name right here, and that will create a trackable link so that you can track it and know if they clicked on it. I'm going to go through the process of sending this through text. And what this will do is this is going to go through and help me at this stage of the sharing process. We want to just create a quick little message. This is going to come in an empty status. What that means is you're going to just quickly type, hey, this is the video I told you about, check it out, right? Or we're going to come back and talk about the artificial intelligence tools in a follow-up question from Tyler. Or you can go through and use what's called the templated message. Do you guys see right below the AI Composer button? That button right there is going to populate a suggested message, right? So that's what the marketing team has done a good job of creating that for you. In this training today, I'm going to just go through and I'll actually continue to share with this, or I'll go through and actually I'm going to go through the process of just a quick authentic, hey, this is the video I told you about, right? So I'm going to go through and click next. This is now going to pull in and generate a message where I can go through and send this. This is now going to tell me that I successfully shared this asset with my friend. I'm now going to click done. Now let's go see what the experience is like of somebody receiving this message from you. So they'll receive the text message, hey, this is the video I told you about. There's the link to the video. So your contact receiving this is what this experience looks like. So they then click on it. Now watch what happens. They're going to be taken to what we call a player website where they're going to come and watch the video. Now look at this. Do you see this notification alert that just came in on my phone? That is the power of using the Tranont Go app and sharing one-to-one. So that's going to give you insights. And guys, this works for videos. This works for website links. All those bundles that you guys have, the product bundles that you're sharing all the time. This will work for any share method that you use as long as you create a trackable link. So,
JJ, that was so fast. That was so fast. The second you clicked on that link, and you're using my app, and JJ's logged into my app, the notification showed up on my watch too. Like as soon as I'm like, what's happening? That's how quickly that notification comes through, you guys. So as soon as you send it, as soon as your customer clicks on that link, you get that notification, so you know it's happening.
So let's continue on, and let's pretend like we watched a portion of this video. So I'm going to play the video for just a minute, and as if they watched a percentage of the video, right? So they're watching the video, and there is a path to order down here. Do you see the order button that's right there? Guys, that's connected to your Tranont website as an associate. So that will allow with attribution, your associate ID number is embedded in that link, and will allow them to go on. And watch this, if we click the order button, it'll take me directly over into my website, and guess what? An additional alert, just let you know that they clicked on that order button, okay? So that'll give you the insights. You see the power in the follow-up, right? We've all heard the phrase, the fortune's in the follow-up. That's exactly right. And so we want to help you with a quick and easy share, and we want to help you with a following up in a quick and easy manner. Now, one of the things we're not going to do, guys, is we're not going to, and I'll actually jump ahead, and we're going to go into back into the app, and we're going to go back into what we call the feed. So the feed is in the very middle part of the app. See at the very bottom, that in the navigation. This is, to me, one of the most important and sometimes overlooked parts of the app. We should be living in here on a daily basis. You should be living in here, looking at the history of all your shares and all of your interactions with your different contacts. All of that will show up here. So I want to point out a couple things. So I can see that I shared this video with my contact. I can see that they clicked on my link. I can even see the percentage of the video that they watched. Do you see that right there? So the percentage of video watched is going to be reported back to you. And then we're going to be able to also know that they clicked the order button. So all of those insights are going to be provided back to you within the feed. And so guys, you got to live here in the feed. It's going to help you follow up. And now that we've done this, we're going to be more prepared for a follow-up discussion with your contact. Now, one tip, guys, let's not make these people feel like we're tracking their every move. Let's not follow up with them and say, hey, why did you only watch 5% of the video that I just sent you? Let's be careful with that. But these insights are helpful. Would you all agree that having these types of insights when you're following up will be helpful for you? Awesome. So that's, again, some of the basics, guys. Whether it be a website link, you guys have got all these different enrollment bundles that are here for you, all the different videos that are here for you. You can use those to, quick, easy access to share with a contact. And again, all of them are trackable when you send to a contact through the app.
Now, JJ, what's that first category you have there at the top?
Good question. I'm glad you brought this up, Tyler. So this is one that we call favorites. So favorites, guys, the whole purpose of technology is to make your life easier, to save us time, right? So go through the app, find the items that you use the most, and do you see on this contact, like if this is a bundle that I use all the time, the Platinum Bundle 1, if I click on the heart icon, do you see the little heart icon that's right there on the right? If I tap on that, that's going to favorite this item. That favorited item is now going to show up here under my favorites category. So create your list of favorites. You find the videos that you use the most, find the website links that you use the most, find the PDFs and other resources and favorite them, and then that way you guys have quick and easy access to the stuff that you guys use all the time.
Okay, JJ, that was awesome. That was awesome and super simple. But what if that took me too long? Is there a easier and faster, more convenient way to share through the app?
So there is, and let's see right here. Do you see at the banner up here at the top, the blue one that's right here? So this is the instructions of how you turn on the new keyboard tool. So if you tap on this, it's going to take you through an overview of what this new feature is. This is basically all of the tools that are in your app are now available inside of your keyboard. So you can go through and just swipe from right to left and go through, and it'll teach you the instructions of how you actually turn on the keyboard feature. So, and then this final step on this one, that we want to make sure that you turn on the Tranont Go app as well as provide full access. And then at the very last step, you see the little bottom there where it says go to settings. This will allow you to go directly to the settings on your phone, and then you just simply follow these steps. How do I turn on the Tranont Go app in my keyboards? It's going to say, hey, tap on keyboards, provide access to the Tranont Go app, and allow full access. So I'm going to tap on the keyboard button that's right above that, the little with the blue icon. This is now going to see that I can turn on the Tranont Go keyboard, and I want to make sure that both of those buttons are turned on and green. So now that we've done that, we're going to go back into, let's go into Facebook Messenger. We're going to go into Facebook Messenger, and I'm interacting with Adam, and I'm ready to share with Adam a link. And you can see I've been interacting with him already, but I want to share some additional information with him. So on an iPhone, guys, the very bottom left where the global icon is, if you tap right there and press and hold, after I've turned on the keyboard setting, do you see now I have a Tranont keyboard. If I tap on this, that's now going to update and pull in all of the links that are part of your Tranont Go app. Isn't that cool? So, a couple tips as you use this. So you'll notice at the very top, do you see the Tranont logo or the icon on the top left of the keyboard? If I tap on that, it gives me access to the same carousels or categories that are in the app, starting with my favorites. I can then scroll and find what I'm looking for, or you can also see these icons that are on the left side. If I go back into one of these, I'll go into my favorites, and that will allow me to go in and be able to share from there. So you can just select the link that I want to share. I want to share this link, and it'll now generate a link and be able to allow me to share that with my contact. So the value of this, guys, is quick, easy access to sharing. One of the tips that I would maybe just encourage you to remember is that these links, of course, have attribution back to your website, but they do not create the trackable link experience that I was showing you before. So if you want to share a trackable link, make sure you're going back into the app and that you're sharing, let me go back into my Tranont Go app here. Make sure that you're sharing those trackable links from the app if you really want to know if they clicked on it. But otherwise, that keyboard tool, guys, you guys are going to love it. You guys are interacting. We know you live in there already. Inside of Facebook Messenger, inside of WhatsApp, direct message on Instagram. That'll give you what you need to do inside of any keyboard within any social media app. You'll have access to these tools.
Okay, great. Now we've just gone through kind of sharing with an individual. Walk me through how to share on social media. Maybe post something to Facebook and kind of give me that experience.
Let me share one more tip. We're going to talk about social media, and I want to, as we do this, I want to just share one more tip when sending a trackable link through a messaging app. And then I'll teach you how to share on social media. So again, one tip that I would do, I'm going to pretend like I had an Uber driver bring me here from the airport this morning. And his name was Tim. And so I want to go through the process of adding Tim to my phone in my contacts. So I can go into my contacts again under the More button. Looks like my wife keeps ordering stuff from Amazon. Oh, we all hate that. You go here to my contacts, and I'm going to add a contact by clicking on the plus sign in the top right corner. So I have the ability to come into here and say Tim is my new contact, and I'm going to type Smith, and he was my Uber driver. But I don't, of course, have his, pretend like I don't have his phone number, but I have his Facebook. I'm able to access him on Facebook. So I can click Done. Or you could add the phone number on the go, all the fields that you would expect are there. Now, when sharing to him, and I'm going to recommend a bundle to him, I can come down to here and click share to a contact, and I'm going to share to Tim, my friend that I just met, that I just added to the app. And now I'm going to come down here and select copy link. That copy link is indeed trackable for me to send that. Now what I can do is leave the app, go to Facebook Messenger, and I'm going to pretend like I'm inside of his account here, even though I'm not. But I'm going to pretend like I'm in his account, and then when he clicks on that link to view it, again, that notification alert telling me know that Tim Smith just clicked on my link will work. Does that make sense? So you can create those links and send those, and again, they'll take them directly to the page to get going. So now let's go back and let's answer the question that Tyler provided of what are some tips when sharing on social media. One of the tips that I would share with you guys, if you guys want to write down, if you're taking some notes, a principle that I teach all the time called 10-4-1. 10-4-1. So what does the 10 plus 4 plus 1 equal? 14 plus 1 plus, it's a total of 15 posts. That's a good principle to remember when sharing content on social media. If you guys want to have success in sharing on social media, you need to be consistent at doing it. But you also need to be careful that you don't overwhelm or exhaust your audience with too much information about the products or the opportunity. So the 10-4-1 is a good principle to follow, and I'm going to just quickly highlight what the 10, the 4, and the 1 are. The 10 are the everyday posts about you. What are you doing with your kids? What are you doing with your grandkids? What are you doing traveling here in Las Vegas? You're going to be posting content, your favorite video or favorite movies. You're out at your restaurants, hanging out with family. Those are the category 10. The category 4 are indirect references to Tranont. That could be indirect references to the products, indirect references to the business. An example of one of those would be making up one of your favorite products into a clear glass and taking a picture of it and posting it. That is an indirect reference to Tranont. I'm finishing my taxes. I extended this year, so I'm finishing my taxes this week. I saved a bunch of money because of my home-based business. You can post that on Facebook, and people are going to say, "I didn't know you owned a home-based business. Well, how'd you save all that money on your taxes?" That's an example of a Category 4 post. Now, the number 1 post, 10 plus 4 plus 1, is what I call a power post. That's going to be a specific post about Tranont, okay? So I'm going to show you how to use this, and I'm going to go through and actually select one of these bundles. This is the case of any of the products that we have here. So if I wanted to go in and if I wanted to share this Activate product image, guys, a couple things I want to point out. Do you see how there's an image? Do you see how there's a link? And do you see how there's a description associated with it? So that's going to be all helpful for you to know as you're posting this on social media. So I'm going to tap share, and I'm going to go through the process of sharing on social. So a couple of tips as we're sharing something like this on social media. We can, again, the most important parts of sharing on social media is for you to be real, for you to be raw and authentic. The more personal you are with your post, the more engagement that you're going to have. However, I know for a lot of us, we're saying, hey, I could use some help in creating some content. How do I do that using the Tranont Go app? You can do that in a couple of different ways. You can use the show templated message. You see that button again right below the AI Composer button. That is going to pull in a suggested script or caption that you can use. Now, we will not let you post this directly to your Facebook page by simply copying and pasting. If you try that, it's actually going to tell you, I'll give you this little whoops error. Hey, you've got to personalize this by at least 10% or we won't let you post it. We're doing that for a lot of reasons. The algorithms on different social media channels, you guys get it, don't you? All the algorithms on all these social media platforms, they like unique content, so you need to personalize it. Another tip that I'll share with you here, do you see in the little paragraph below the show templated message, it says, hey, this tool has a link, tell your audience where to find it. On Facebook, we teach you to put it in the first comment of Facebook. If it's Instagram, you gotta lead them over into your Linktree links or into your bio on Instagram. You just gotta tell your audience where to find the link. So in this case, I could go in and say, to learn more, see the first comment below. So I'm going to plan on sharing this through Facebook. I can come in and add my little emoji, and I'm good to go. So, but before I do that, Tyler, do we want to do artificial intelligence right now, or do we want to do that later?
No, let's do it now. Let's walk them through.
So there's a couple of ways that you guys can use artificial intelligence to help you create content. So the first one is, do you see the little refresh button with the two arrows and the circle? What that's basically using, I'm curious, by the raise of hands, guys, how many of you have used ChatGPT or some sort of artificial intelligence tool? Wow, look at that. That is awesome. So this is basically using that engine to create content, right? So if I just select the refresh button right there, it's going to regenerate a new version and refresh the post there. This is going to then, I wonder if I'm going to have a problem while I'm inside of this convention hall. It may or may not let me do it because of my internet connection. But what this would do, guys, it took a minute to get there, but it did refresh, and artificial intelligence just created a new suggested post, okay? So in addition, do you see the AI Composer tool? This is another way for you guys to be able to go in and personalize, using artificial intelligence, the content that you want to post. And we do this through a very simple method. You guys can simply use what we call tags to personalize the post. And you see the first one says audience. Who's your audience going to be? My audience is going to be on Facebook. What's the purpose? My purpose is I want this to be customer engaging. What is the tone that you want? I want this to be friendly. What is other general feedback? So these little buttons that I'm doing are being added up above into the artificial intelligence so that it can help you create a post, okay? Now, at the bottom, do you see where it says refine message? We can prompt it or dictate it and tell it to do certain things. If I wanted to come in and say add emojis, and then this is going to then be personalize it and allow me to then create a new version of what I'm posting. And then it will let me, I just lost it. But you guys get the idea of what that does, and then I can go through and go through the process of sharing this directly to Facebook or any other platform that I want to. So that is the process of sharing on social media. Remember, guys, and I'm going to quickly show you the process. When I click Facebook, I can post it to my feed, I can share it into my story, I can share it to a Facebook group. How many of you communicate with a customer base in a Facebook group? That'll give you access to your groups to do that, okay? So, and I can go in and select feed. I can now paste the caption that I created, and then I can go in and now post this. I'm gonna go ahead and post this. I'm gonna make it private so that I can actually post this. Now watch what happens, guys. Remember, I'm gonna alert my audience to learn more. See the link in the first comment, okay? So I've got that, and I'm now going to go through and click post. So the app is going to tell me that it's successfully shared. Let's see if my connection may not be strong enough here. Let's give it a minute. There it goes. Shared to Facebook. Now the app automatically copied a link. Do you see that at the very top of the page? And it tells me now paste the link in the comments of your post. So the app will recognize where you shared it, and it will tell you where to put the link for you. Okay, so now I can just click open up Facebook. I'm going to go in and select my contact where I can go in and find what I just posted, and I'm going to simply click comment and paste. That's now going to generate a link, and that link, guys, goes directly to that activate page. Right there, do you see how that created that link for you? Isn't that cool? So again, remember the 10-4-1 principle that I talked about. Don't overwhelm your audience with too much information about your products. You've got to drip it in, from time to time, and be careful about the frequency. But guys, we've made it simple for you to be able to communicate through your Facebook groups. And there's videos in here, guys, that are short form videos that you can download and post directly into your social media pages. So look for that, but that's a quick tip on sharing effectively on social media. Oh, there we go. You back? Let's see. Let's get your. Grab the other mic. There you go.
Hello.
There we go.
That feels better. Okay, thank you, JJ. That was awesome. Yeah, I think we feel good about sharing right now, and I appreciate you going through that with us. Let's take the last few minutes that we have here, and let's talk about Pulse. Let's talk about customer tracking, and let's go through that process and talk a little bit about how to use Pulse and kind of walk us through the different categories, the dashboard, and let's go through a few of the key features of Pulse with us.
Let's do it. So Pulse is going to be found in the main navigation along the bottom, second from the left. Do you see that little icon that says Pulse? So guys, this is a way for you to keep a pulse of your business, no pun intended, right? That's going to be a way for you to keep tabs on your customers. This feature can evolve over time to give you insights not only to customers, that's our first phase, but also into your business. In the future, we'll be able to be giving you insights into team members. But you'll notice at the very top, you'll have what we call auto ship reminders. You'll see first order reminders. You'll also have a list of your active customers and your inactive customers. So why am I going to use Pulse on a daily basis? Pulse is going to help you do two things. Number one, it's going to give you, it's going to help you retain your customers longer. So the first goal and objective is to improve retention with your customers. And number two is we want to use Pulse to reactivate your customers. You guys had a bunch of new products coming out. This is a way for you guys to be using this list of inactive customers and market to them. Let them know of the important announcements that happen here at this event, and you can use the inactive bucket to do that. So when I go into, it looks like in this account, I don't have an auto ship reminder in there, but if you did, you would see a little red numeric badge. You can see under first order, do you see I have some names that filled in right there? So those are people that placed their first order. I'm going to go back and I want to actually highlight auto ship for 1 second. So auto ship is basically looking forward in your business. How many people for the next 7 days are going to be receiving an auto ship from Tranont that you personally enrolled? That's what that's going to be. And if I go to first order, I can drill down and I can actually see, if I select one of my customers here, I can actually see the order details for this person. So I can actually drill down and see that they ordered the daily health system. I can see the dollar amounts. I can see the volume associated with this order. And then here's where the real value comes, guys. I can come down and see the follow-up now or follow-up later. So all of these different areas in Pulse are going to send you and create tasks. Do you see the tasks that are listed below? You'll receive those tasks in the form of a push notification, right? You'll get the push, and then you will also be prompted to come in and complete the task and reaching out with that individual. So when I click into here, and I can go in and click on Morgan, and I can see again her order details, she ordered the daily health system. If I select follow up now, this is going to give you the ability to come here, and there can be pre-written messages that are provided again by the marketing department here at Tranont. But you can also create your own templated messages. Do you see the little templated message button that's right there? So how many of you guys say the same thing over and over to a brand new customer? Hey, here's a Facebook group I want you to plug into. Here's some important instructions that we want to give you. So save those templated messages so that every time you send a follow-up to a first order, you have that message, okay? So then if I go in, if I want to follow up with this person, and I'm trying to remember what we ordered in this one. So we had the daily health system. So if I go into here, I'm going to go to the next step, and I can actually see and add media. See where it says attach media, browse all? Tap on that, and that's going to give you access to all the content in your app. So I can go in and select and add a link. I don't remember again, I'm losing my mind here. What did we order in this last?
Daily health, so scroll down, we do have a category for the daily health.
Let's just search for it. So we can find the daily health system. I can add a little video. It'll tell them more about what they're about to experience when using the products that month, right? So this is a way to provide value, to provide some training and education, to let them understand the features and benefits of the product that they're ordering. So then I can just click follow up, and that reach out now happens. So that's what we're going to do with both auto ship and first order. You can see a list of active customers and inactive customers. They basically act the same way. I can drill down into an individual. I can see their order history, their complete order history. In this case, I only have one order with this customer. Let me see if I have any in here. This is just basically like a little test account. But your data will basically show historical data of how many times they've ordered over the last year or so. And it allows you to be able to have insights in prompting you with behavior-driven tasks to follow up and better support your customers. So this is the first iteration of Pulse. Much more will come over time, but really excited about this. Again, helping you improve retention, provide a much better experience for your customers, and in giving them, you know, some insights into videos and resources while they're using the products, as well as reactivating your inactive customers. That inactive bucket, guys, is a good one for you guys to live in. If you guys want to go back, and if you have customers that haven't ordered in several months, you want to let them know of a promotion, you want to let them know of a new product, that area of the inactive category is going to be a perfect one for you to reach out to those individuals. You guys excited about Pulse? Cool.
Hey, and JD, let's finish up with that last icon there, business. This app also allows you to run your business through your phone. So let's just give them a quick snapshot of what's there, what's available there. My business seems to be struggling.
You're killing it,
I know,
Tyler.
Yeah. Listen, I need. If anybody wants to talk to me after to help me work my business.
This is basically a business overview of your volume. The back office data and reports are going to pull directly into your business tab here. So this is a place where you can see the different categories of volume, basically, and this will evolve over time, and we'll make enhancements in this area. One other thing that I wanted to mention, if you guys like the content that you're hearing in this breakout today, and you want to learn more, or if you took copious notes and you're not sure you're going to remember them all, under here there's a section called under the bottom right where it says more, where if I click on learn, this area of the app is basically where all the training and education is going to live. All kinds of product training, compensation plan training, all of that's going to live in here. But you notice the very bottom where it says, how do I use the Tranont Go app? I recorded training tips on all of the core features that you guys should be using on a daily basis, and I have added them right here for you guys to be able to go in and so teach not only for yourself, but get your new people. Guys, this is a business of duplication, right? This is a business of duplication. Get people coming in and using the tool to help them build their business. Let the videos do the storytelling for you. Let these links and resources help you educate and create duplication in your team. But Pulse, social media sharing, the importance of pull to refresh and how that works, all kinds of great, the keyboard overview, artificial intelligence, everything that we've covered today is right here where you guys can go in and rewatch.
Okay, well, JD, thank you so much for taking the time to go over that with you. We're really excited to provide this tool for you. I know that this will have a huge impact on your business, and we'd love to answer all the questions you have. And again, we appreciate you guys taking the time to spend with us today, and we got lots more for you the rest of the day, so keep going.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. Thank you.